Hey everybody, Preston here from Graphic Design Blender. Welcome to the first of many Q&A series here on graphicdesignblender.com and the Graphic Design Blender YouTube channel. I'm going to answer a question today from Teresa. She left a question on the Facebook wall, so stay tuned. It's a great question. I hear it all the time from lots of people, and I hope to do it justice today. Stay tuned. Now, Teresa Sheridan, I probably slaughtered your name. I'm so sorry. Is it Sheridan? I don't know. Anyway, Teresa, and I at least hope I got the first name right, asked this question. How do I handle a client who thinks that the primary relationship with them is employer/employee? She said it's certainly not how I viewed it, but am I wrong? So before I jump in and answer this question, I just want to mention, head over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/graphicdesignblender, and submit your question if you want to have a question answered here on our video series. Teresa's question is one that I hear all the time. What do I do when my client starts treating me like I'm an employee, like they're my boss? Well, I have a couple things maybe that'll help you out just a little bit. First off, this is almost always my answer to any question and any problem that any freelance designer brings me, and that is establish it well in the contract. The contract is the perfect place for you to establish your relationship with the client. And right in your contract, there should be a clause, a phrase, that explains exactly what your relationship is with them. Now, I'm not going to tell you what your relationship with your client should be, but you should definitely define it in your contract. Then, as you're reviewing your contract together and as they've read it, they understand how they're to treat you and how you're going to treat them as well. Second of all, when you're actually working with your clients, it's important that you don't act like an employee, right? It's really easy for them to treat you like an employee if you're acting like one. So there are a few things that you can do to not act like an employee. First of all, don't just do every little thing that they ask for just because they're asking for it. Second of all, work with them on deadlines and timing for the project in a way that works for both of you. Just because they have a tight turnaround, if it's impossible for you to get that with all your other clients or with your other projects going on, let them know. Let them know that they're not your only client, therefore they're not your employer. Third of all, sometimes you just have to give in, and sometimes you just have to act momentarily like you are an employee at the company. Sometimes they have a project they just need to get done, and you have to be willing to bend a little bit and be flexible a little bit, and it's not worth fighting on every little point. If they want a different color blue in the logo than you do, then, work with them on it. If they want different kind of font in their web design, work with them on it. There has to be a little bit of give and take, or they're not likely to hire you again, and word's likely to get around that you're not very easy to work with. So you don't have to act like you're their employee. You don't have to be an employee. You can be more of a partner, more of a consultant, but you need to first establish it right off the bat. Second, during your relationship with them, you need to act like a consultant and act like a partner and act like whatever you want the relationship to be with that person. And third, you may just have to give in a little bit here and there to be flexible, because at the end of the day, they are paying your bills, they're keeping food on your table, and that's just the way it is. So feel free to leave a comment below this video, either on the post on the blog or on YouTube here, and let me know what you think, if you agree, if you disagree. Those are a few tips, though, that I have for you, especially Teresa, on how to handle a client who treats you like you're one of their employees. Thanks for tuning in. Again, share your questions on the Facebook page, facebook.com/graphicdesignblender. Be happy to answer the ones that we can, and we'll see you later.